Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we will see how the cell insertion sort, one of the data algorithms, works visually with Flutter. Firstly, I want to open up the command palette in here, and I write to steps of insertion sort. The process in carry out the step by step as following. This is my example list. And firstly, the first element is considered to be sorted by itself, so this 5. And secondly, the next element is placed, is 2, its appropriate position by comparing it with the previous elements. And third, the process continues until all the elements are sorted. And firstly, I write to my list and final my list equals list integer point generate 15 elements and index. After this, I want to write my insertion sort function void insertion sort. This function taking a list, and I write to list integer, and this is my list. And after this, I want to write to firstly for loop for the surrogate of the list, and for int I equals 1 and I smaller than list point length and I plus plus. After this, I want to, for the secondly while, write to integer. This is the j equals I minus 1. And I want to write integer k equals list index of list I, and I write to my while loop and j bigger and equals 0, and j index of list, j index of my list bigger than k. This is the working, this while loop is working, and I want to into the list, into the while list j plus 1 equals list index of j and j minus minus, and outside this while list j plus 1 equals k. Okay guys, this is my insertion function, and I want to try it, and I write to in the build function insertion sort my list, and outside this for loop print my list. And before this first for loop, I want to write I want to shuffle it to my list point shuffle. Okay, and restart. I'll restart for you see. Okay guys, this is my sorted list, and I want to write my shuffled list. Okay, this is the first list. I am printed before the for loop, firstly for loop, and this parenthesis my list is shorted. After this, I want to move to this short sorts, and I visually see in the Flutter, and I want to create a scaffold, and I am delete it, and a bar, my title, text, insertion sort, and background colors black, and I write for this scaffold body and center widget and column, and for this column children and text. I want to write my list. This is my list, and my list point join. I'm separate my list element, and okay. Okay guys, you can see this is my list, and I am adding above the text size box 814, and I want to after this show you how to sort the insertion sort, and I try to size box and set the size box 300, and weight of sized box media query point of context point size point width minus 40, and child this sized box I write to row children and I write to for loop for my element, for my each element, my list, int a equals 0 and a smaller than my list point length, and a plus plus and expanded, and row and children and container is colors point chain. and height for this container, my list a to double. Okay. And I want to adding the for my container child, child. I set the text widget. This text widget, my list of index I index element to string. Okay guys, you can see this is my list item, and I want to adding to this index to element, and I want to times 10. Okay guys, and I want to adding the alignment for container, alignment point bottom center. Okay guys, you can see this is my item of list, and I want to show you logic of insertion sort, and I write to integer hold item equals 0 and integer checkout equals 0 and remaining list, this is the 0. And I want to adding to this value in the insertion sort function, and I want to write hold item here, hold item, because this is the k my hold item, and equals k and remaining list, this is the my index, and set state. After this, await feature point delay, it's the const duration milliseconds 500, and I am changing the my function async, and I want to write to checkout elements here, checkout elements equals list index of j and set state and await feature delay function, and after this I want to edit the checkout equals 0 and set state. Okay guys, I want to use to this value, those value, and I want to edit to this color of container remaining list equals a, my container color is colors point green, and checkout queues checked item, queues my list, index of A, my color container, color point red, else color cyan. For this try it, I want to write the button for insertion sort, also for shuffle my list, and I write to child and text button on presets is insertion sort my list. So yeah, okay, text to insertion sort. Okay guys, this is my insertion button, and I'm adding this style, button style. Button style, background color, and material, state property, point all, colors, point black, and my text color, text style, color is color, colors point white. Okay, this is enough. I'm look to how to work into my function, and I press insertion sort. Okay guys, you can see this is my index of this item for first loop, and it has the sorted the smaller index. Okay guys, this is the sorting perfectly. Okay guys, I want to add the line for the index of my list, and I want to here if remaining list equals A, and I'm adding the container for line, my width container 1 and 8, sorry, and height 300, and color black, colors point black. Okay, you can see this is my line for index of first my loop, and I try again. You can see this is the show view index number, and I want to change it to 3. Okay guys, I want to edit the shuffle button, and main axis alignment row, main axis alignment space around, and I write to shuffle void shuffle list, and sorry, and my list point shuffle and set state. And I'm adding the sized box between the buttons and above items with 14. Okay, so I'm change name is button, shuffle my list. Okay, you can see this is the shuffling my list, and I'm start insertion sort. You can see my function is working perfectly. My steps is working. The first element is considered to be short by itself, and after this the next element is placed in the appropriate position by comparing it with the previous element. This process continues until all the elements are shorted, you can see. And I want to edit the arrow, circle arrow here, and I'm adding the column and expand it. Expand it I, and if hold item equals my list index of a, I'm adding the const icons point arrow circle down. Okay, and start again. Sorry, I am adding the here spacer between the container and icon arrow. Okay guys, and I want to edit this text, and I want to edit the hold item here, and write the text hold item string. Okay, you can see this is my hold item, and I'm adding the condition here. My list index of a is equals checker. This is the showing. Not showing. Hold item equals k, and This did not change. This is wrong. Okay, I delete one equals, and I try again. Okay, you can see this is perfect, and I am adding the circle. Circle, sorry, and background colors point green, and I am try again and press the insertion sort button. You can see my function is perfectly working, and sorted my list. Okay, I'm waiting uh, for the end my insertion sort. Okay guys, my sorting is perfectly working. If you liked this video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to my channel. I will push the codes of the project to my GitHub account. You can find the link in the description of the video. Thank you very much for watching me.